You wouldn't be back here doing drugs back here, would you?
They hit the vehicle on the highway, ma'am.
I didn't hit it though.
And she comes to attacks us with a bat, and then he grabs the bat. Now he's going to jail.
Subjects fighting at the location.
We're en route to a fight where there are 3 males fighting in front of this house. What's going on? Turn around for me. Let me pat you down. Turn around. What's up? Separate your feet. Put your hands down. Put your hands down. Separate your feet. Separate your feet. Separate your feet. What's going on? Relax!
Frank! Frank, don't do it! Hey, you don't hurt this foot! I got the foot.
Watch out, watch out! One tased. That's a firm, one tase. Put your hands behind your back! Put your hands behind your back!
Arrest him, don't hurt him.
Still resisting. Put your hands behind your back! Put your...
Get the machine off him now, man. You got
Relax. You relax.
I am relaxed.
Back up.
My brother right there.
John, please come over here.
He almost ran over my partner. Get up. Get up. Watch out for this. These two were fighting. Come here. You talk to me. Tell me what happened.
I was inside my house over here.
Okay. Why were you involved?
That's my brother.
That's your brother?
Yes, it is.
Put your hands behind your back.
Relax. We're gonna figure out what happened. Tell me what happened.
This guy pulls up behind my son in the truck.
Okay.
And he just started going off and beating on the car.
Okay.
And everything, talking about you in front of my house, in
Okay.
front of my house. And my son say, well, I'm trying to let my mom out.
Okay.
You know,
He was like all up against my brother, like he grabbed him,
Why?
right?
I
don't know
sent my son away because they all came from across
Is
the
your brother the one in the pants?
No, he had left.
No.
Your brother already left?
Yes, my brother
I
left.
told him to leave, ma'am.
Because he wouldn't stop.
Because I didn't want
He really wanted to
lots
throw
of
blows.
fighting out here. So that's why I
You don't know
called
why
you
he was
all.
upset?
According to what my mom and my
Just
brother
'cause we
said is
pulled
because
up and he said-
they just pulled up in front of his house,
So
which
that I
is
could
right
get
here.
let out.
He was gonna get ready to bag his car up in front of my car,
But
which
he
is right
blocked
here.
him, so we
but
couldn't back
he
up.
pulled his truck like right
And
behind
I'm
him.
sorry, man. I
And
didn't
then
know
they
your
just
mom was in
they
the
started
car.
going all off. He was all in the
my
car
son said,
looking
get
all
off of my
like.
car. Get off of my car, man. So then all them came, and I just got to screaming and yelling. So I got my cell phone, called the officers, because
my girl
I
called
couldn't
too.
see the two of them trying to wrestle
Because I was
with everybody else.
holding one arm of
This
him
guy
to keep
was
me back. I
wrong.
don't know if he
This
owns
guy
something.
was wrong.
I think he might be. Something's going on.
He something,
I mean,
and he was persistent
on a regular
on trying to
basis, he
fight.
seemed like a cool dude.
He
I mean,
was
I've never had no
persistent.
problems with him.
He was
So
persistent
did he hit
to
anybody
fight.
today?
Yes, he did hit my
He
brother.
hit my son,
But he's gone.
My son clocked him in the nose, and I told my son to leave because I'm not trying to get we didn't come. I'm here to go to the doctors.
Okay, okay.
And I'm not trying to get my babies into no bunch of brawl and beef with their neighbors.
Okay.
But this guy, he wouldn't even let us back up to this house.
Okay.
Who was he fighting with?
He was fighting with a guy that was already gone. He's upset because these guys showed up and they were already parked a little bit too close into his front yard. I guess he lives a little bit close here, and he went over there to raise heck with everybody because you're pulled up too close to my house.
What's your name?
You're not even listening to me or what?
No, I'm listening right now. Hey, what's going on, man?
You know, we came back. I probably had a couple more beers to drink than I should have.
Okay.
We came back here. I tried to pull in front of my house, which is right here. If you look directly left, that's my house.
Okay.
And the dude's like backing up, trying to back up into me, and I stop, and he stops. He jumps out, so I jump out. He's like, hey, what the you doing? I said, I'm trying to park in front of my house. You know? He takes a swing, knocks my teeth out. And if you guys pull up right after that, here we are right now.
Okay. Well, what about when I pulled up, man?
You know what, dude? I was already hot. I didn't mean to. I was trying to park in front of my house.
Car, man.
No, I didn't. Dude.
Oh, yeah,
Come
you
on,
did.
dude.
You did.
Dude, don't try to go into assault on me. I did not try to do that.
Okay.
I was trying to
Why
pull
don't
up
you
in
get out
front of the
of
curb.
the car,
Huh?
You know, if you would just got out of the car and been cool in the game, you'd been home right now.
Yeah, I know, dude, but I didn't try to hit you. You know I didn't. This ain't my first rodeo. You know that.
Okay. Well, right now you're under arrest for felony DUI and assault on a police officer.
Right now, my dispatcher's telling me you have a warrant through Nueces County for terroristic threats. Why is it you don't want me to look in your car?
I just don't.
I'm gonna check behind this restaurant here, make sure there's nobody hanging out here that shouldn't be here this late at night. There's a car here. Stop and see what they're doing. Charlie 321. How you doing?
Great, how are you?
What are you doing back here?
My boyfriend and I got into a fight. I just left the house right now.
You just left the house? Is there anybody else in here with you?
No.
Okay. All right. What are you doing in the parking lot here?
I was using the phone. I didn't want to, I was kind of upset, so I stopped to use my cell phone.
Okay. Okay. The reason I stopped you because you're in the parking lot of a business that's closed.
Yeah, I didn't want to be driving on the phone because I was kind of upset, but I'm going to grab something to eat at Taco Bell right here.
Okay. And do me a favor, you turn your car off for me, please.
Sure.
Yeah, you have a license?
Yes, sir.
Can I see that, please?
Yes, sir.
Where do you live?
Off-duty, sir.
Okay. What brings you to this parking lot? Why are you here?
Because this is the first place I came to stop.
And where were you fighting with your boyfriend at?
At my house.
On Doty?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's quite a ways from Doty.
Yeah, it's just the first place I could pull into.
Okay. I'll be right back with you, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm just gonna run her a check for warrants. She seemed a little bit nervous. Her hand was shaking a little bit. Don't have a whole lot on her other than the fact that she's in this parking lot and it's closed right now. Have you ever been arrested for anything?
Yes, sir.
For what?
The last time we got into a fight.
You ever been arrested for drugs?
No, sir.
You wouldn't be back here doing drugs back here, would you?
No, sir.
Do me a favor and just stand by right there, please.
Yes,
if you want to have a seat on your bumper, you can have a seat. So you've never been arrested for anything at all? Just an
the last
assault?
time, well, it wasn't assault. I think it was just domestic violence.
Okay, well, that would be an assault. If you got arrested, it'd probably assault. Let me ask you a question, Terry. I just want you to be honest with me. Do you do drugs?
No, sir.
You don't smoke any pot?
No, sir.
Nothing at all?
No, sir.
Let me see your arms. The reason I ask is because the story you're giving me that you pulled over just to use your cell phone, I mean, this parking lot is kind of way out of the way. You know what I mean? There are plenty of other parking lots up and down Everhart you could have pulled over to use the phone. You kind of have to look for this one.
410 of 80 is showing positive or terroristic threats. The bond is $500.
Did you get arrested maybe for terroristic threats?
Yeah, they contacted me today. I'm supposed to go out to the precinct in the Bluff tomorrow to go speak with a lieutenant.
Okay. Terry, are there any drugs in your car?
No, sir.
Mind if I take a look?
I do mind.
You do mind? Okay.
Social, so we can confirm it that
Okay,
way.
well, that's fine, Terry, because right now my dispatcher's telling me you have a warrant through Nueces County for terroristic threats. So go ahead and put your hand behind your back.
Okay.
Why is it you don't want me to look in your car?
I just don't.
Are there drugs in there, Terry?
No, sir.
Sure about that?
I'm positive.
So I'm going to impound your car. I'm going to take a look, okay? So if there are, just let me know now and we can stop playing this game, okay?
No, sir, there's not.
Okay.
Charlie 450 here, line.
It's going to be 29 through Nueces County. There we go. Some marijuana on the floorboard. That's pretty much in plain view. It's not very much personal use stuff. Very tightly packed. My guess is she's probably going to just park back here and smoke a joint. She probably did have an argument with her boyfriend and stressed out, and that's how she's going to handle it. Unfortunately, it's illegal. Hey, Terry?
Yes, sir.
I asked you earlier if you had any drugs, okay? And right there on the passenger floorboard, there's a clear plastic baggie with some marijuana on it. Some of the marijuana, the bag was open, it was spilled out.
I left in such a blaze of glory. Like, you know, like I said, I got out, and this was the first spot I could get to calm down and use the phone. I thought it was the right thing to do, to pull over and use the phone, but...
Okay. You weren't back here maybe wanting to smoke a little weed?
No,
to calm yourself down?
I guess he was already in there when I left.
Who else uses your car?
Well, my boyfriend and his friend use the car all the time.
So you're telling me that there's a chance that this is his weed?
I don't know whose weed it is.
Okay. Do you smoke weed?
No.
Not every once in a while?
Never.
Terry?
Never.
You're going to be charged with possession of marijuana as well.
They almost got us into an accident.
Got a criminal record at the age of 10.
Was it my fault?
You can take him. Take him.
Come on back in, buddy. Sit down.
So we're looking for 3 male black juveniles throwing rocks over the overpass onto the street.
One of the people that was struck by a rock is now chasing these juveniles. We're on the cell phone with them.
8370 County. I got the juveniles right here. Stop where you're at. Put your hands on the car. Put your hands on the car. All of you guys. What are you guys doing?
Can I talk?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
First it was 3 of us. At first it was 4, and then one of the guys said I have to go, And then I had to take up some rocks, and there's like a little corner we put rocks on. And we were throwing rocks. They too were up there, and I was bringing up rocks. And then he said, guys, a car stopped in reverse.
Yeah, the guy.
Okay, we got this. We got him. We're going to get the story.
They almost got us into an accident, man. I got 2 little girls.
I understand.
They
Okay.
ran off the
Did they hit your car?
Yeah.
They hit your car? Okay, how fast were you going when they struck you?
We're doing the speed limit.
The speed limit? Which is 55?
55, yeah. We're doing 55.
How old are your girls inside the car?
I got a 9-year-old and an 8-year-old.
Okay, where did the rock strike?
It struck the rear passenger door, right side.
Okay. Did it shatter anything or break anything?
No, it caused a nice little dent, scratch, yeah.
So you could eyewitness them, right? You could point them out? Okay. How far did you chase them?
From 294 to here.
So about, what, 5 blocks at least? It's going to be a felony charge on the 3 juveniles. Hi, ma'am. Which one's your son?
Walter.
Which one's Walter? The little guy?
Brett. What happened, Walt?
Step out, Walter.
Okay, you just got off punishment for going to tracks. You promised me you were not going to the tracks again. You promised me that. That's why you got off punishment. You can take them. That's why you got off punishment, right? What did you tell me, Mommy? I promise I won't go to the tracks again, right? Am I right? You just got off punishment. I've been on punishment for 1 week.
Mom.
What?
I was just taking rocks, and then...
No, taking rocks where?
I was giving it to them. And
What
then
were you?
they threw rocks, and then they hit the man's car, and then the man saw us 3 running.
Wait, hit the man's car where? Where were you at?
I was with them.
Where were you at? On the train track. You promised me you weren't gonna go, right?
They hit the vehicle on the highway, ma'am.
I didn't hit it, though.
So that's why they're going to be taken, and you're going to have to go over there and sign for them.
To go to jail?
You're not going to jail, but you're going to have to go get processed. This is a very serious thing.
I had a criminal record at the age of 10. Are you serious right now, Walter?
That wasn't my fault.
You can take them.
Okay.
Take them.
Come on back in, buddy. Sit down. Louis, put the window up, please. We're going to process them, and then you're going to have to sign them out. Okay?
What if I don't want to sign them out?
You're going to have to, because you're the parent, and...
You can't stay over?
No, we can't. I wish we could. It'd be a lot easier.
Yeah, I've been really wanting something like this.
I'm glad you're out here, though. That means you care, and he seems like a good kid. Just bad mistakes, and I don't know.
Wrong crowd.
Exactly. Bad friends. I'm going to check for the damage where the rock struck the car. It appears it struck right here. Nice little dent in there. I don't see anywhere else, but going at 55 miles an hour, luckily it didn't go through the window and strike one of the kids in the back. Whose mother are you? Which kid?
Maurice's mother.
Maurice's, okay. The one in the purple?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, they admitted to throwing rocks. They were running and huffing and puffing. That's where I encountered them right there in the corner, running from the complex. I'll let you talk to your son briefly right now. But no yelling and screaming, though. Wait till you get home for that.
You did that.
Okay.
I ain't do it.
No, you did.
I didn't. Dupree did it.
Even if he did do it, you know what? You was around him. That make you just as guilty.
But I ain't do it, though. That wasn't me.
You in the house to this time next year.
I need to beat your ass when you get home.
You know, you could have killed somebody.
I ain't do it.
You was with him.
But I ain't do
You
it.
was with him. That's just as bad.
So he could kill
That's just as bad.
I'm glad you guys showed up. I know it's an unfortunate situation, but it shows that you guys care. Those are good kids that just made a bad choice.
Get out. I don't want you here. You're not supposed to be here.
I gave her all my money.
She comes and attacks us with the bat, and then he grabs the bat. Now he's going to jail.
Right now we're going to a domestic disturbance. Day shift was out there earlier today. A subject that was assaulting some kids. They couldn't find him earlier, but apparently he's back.
11.
Hi there. Are you guys part of this?
This is my house.
This is your house. What's your name?
Lynn.
You're Lynn?
Yes.
What's going on? Are you a landlord?
No, I rent this house.
You rent this house,
Yes,
and who are they?
That's my sister and her boyfriend.
Okay.
And earlier I had an incident He ended up strangling one of my kids, both of my kids, around his arm. I wasn't home, but my kids got marks and everything. The police already know about it and everything. And I'm trying to get them out of my house. He just hit me in my face and everything.
Okay. Besides him punching you in the face, has there been other kind of
Well, he was
fights
upstairs
or
breaking stuff, and I literally went upstairs because I don't want him here. They were supposed to be gone. I literally took my bat up there to scare him to get out.
Okay.
Because I don't want him here. I wasn't going to touch him with it, but he went and grabbed me, and then he put my hand.
That was this morning?
Just now.
Who hit you in the head? She was hitting her with her palm.
And she hit me with a pop, too, when she threw it in the room. As you probably realize, you know my ears all wet.
I just went up there and I said, get out. I don't want you here. You're not supposed to be here. You hurt my kids earlier. Y'all, my son could not breathe earlier.
Come me.
Yeah, well.
Just up here. No, we're just gonna walk you to my patrol car right now.
You're just gonna
walk.
send the
Yeah, anything on you that you're not supposed to have?
No, at all.
Nothing on you that can stick me.
If I'm going to jail?
Right
Don't
now,
know
you're
yet.
being detained.
But we have to figure out what's going on here.
Figure out.
Because we've been here twice today, so.
Have a seat. Watch your HUD.
Yep. Yeah.
You came to my work right after someone said they're calling the cops. I came to my work crying, saying someone's calling the cops on him. And he said that the boys grabbed him by the belt, and he fell down the stairs and he landed on him. We were coming home to get some of our clothes because we were leaving for the weekend. And she comes attacks us with a bat, and then he grabs the bat, and now he's going to jail.
This morning? Okay.
When the kids came over and what happened?
The little boys from next door came over to my house. He was crying, and he said—
Is that the older one?
The older one.
Okay.
And I said, what's wrong? And he said he choked me, and you could see his handprint around the little boy's throat.
Oh, really?
You could literally see the imprints. And I said, who choked you? He said, Dusty just choked me. And then the little one said, yeah, and I was trying to help my brother, and he got him too. And they had red marks all over the place. And so I said, stay in my house, I'm calling your mom.
When you say all over the place, where?
Well, he had the handprint around his neck, and the other little boy had red marks all down his chest.
Okay.
And that's when I told him to stay in my house.
Okay.
And I was trying to get a hold of their mom. Not even 5 minutes later, she showed up.
And I'm going to jail for
I know, and they're supposed to, I know.
How am I going to get out? I gave her all my money.
You're fine. You're going to go see,
Dude, all I did is they grabbed my belt and I went down with me.
How long you guys been staying together in the same house?
They've only been here probably about a month.
All right.
Well, I would say maybe a month and a half now.
Okay. She is stating that she doesn't want to stay here anymore.
That's fine.
And that's fine with you.
Yep. I mean, I don't have a problem with her.
I'm gonna tell them not to come back.
I don't want him here. He's dangerous to my kids.
All right.
How much is my bond going to be tomorrow?
No.
Can you save every penny you got?
I'll get you out. I'll get you out.
Please.
I'll get you out, okay?
Do nothing.
I'll get you out. I love you. I love you. I love you.
I will. I love you too.
Hey, Dustin, do you understand why you're being arrested? They're making accusations that you put your hands on...
I need an interpreter. I put my hands on what?
On your nephew?
On what?
On your nephew.
I didn't put her hands on her nephew. I swear to God.
Okay, but that's what you're being accused of.
So...
That's why you are being arrested. You understand that?
I'm being arrested because they said I choked him or something?
Yes.
What? Oh my God. Okay.
Thank you for being cooperative.